bowlers to call the shots. Named after the Pakistan legend by his father, Wasim Akram lived up to his expectations, grabbing the wickets and the spotlight. Then it was the turn of Akil Hussain of the strikers to stir the perfect concoction to bring the downfall of the table toppers, the Delhi Bulls.
Oh, no!
Jamaica Karunaratne turned on the heat as the Delhi Bulls were bundled out for the lowest total in the history of the Abu Dhabi T10.
Oh, he might have another one. I think he has. That's net.
In the second match, Daniel Sams led the way as the Bangla Tigers blew away their opponents.
Out again.
Shannon Gabriel also came to the party with 2 wickets of his own.
Bowling straight through.
Jordan Cox was back at his unstoppable best yet again as Team Abu Dhabi continued their losing streak, now out of the playoff race. Yes, it is well and truly crunch time here at the Abu Dhabi T10. We roll into day 8 with a triple header of action to look forward to. Up front is the Bangla Tigers taking on the Morriswille Samp Army. The Deccan Gladiators will be back in action, the defending champions against the Northern Warriors. And then our last match of the day is the New York Strikers taking on a struggling home side in Team Abu Dhabi. But welcome to an absolutely glorious day here at the Zayed Cricket Stadium in Abu Dhabi. 28 degrees, 0 chance of rain, 100% chance of high-octane action. So, of course, I've got Danny Morrison alongside me to look forward to. He's too busy talking to Mo and Ali to talk to me, to chat through what we've seen. And Danny, I mean, yesterday was such a sublime day for the bowlers and a massive upset for the Delhi Bulls. I mean, it's all happening here at the T10. What were your impressions on the day?
It was a freaky one, wasn't it? I just think that the 2 night games, the ball went around a bit. But I also have to say, maybe the batters, some of them are leaving. You see, they've got other commitments. It's such a congested time. So maybe just shot selection perhaps wasn't the finest. But having said that, I think the bowlers just did it well, didn't they? Shannon Gabriel just flown in, a lot of passion and keen to do well. And you look at these guys that can just do enough with the ball and they can have a say. And I just think, yeah, it was nice to see not the batters totally dominant. I know 2 short games, but hey, that happens in T10.
Yeah, we had a lot of movement in the ladder yesterday, so let's take a little look at the points table, because the big news, if you are a Team Abu Dhabi fan, is unfortunately we now say goodbye to them in terms of making the playoffs. They haven't managed to win a single game yet, Danny. They're 0 from 5. The New York Strikers, though, they've roared back to the top of the table with a very healthy net run rate. It was the Delhi Bulls who were looking like the business very early on, but Morrisville and Bangla Tigers in 4 and 5 up today, Danny. I think it's going to be a really, really interesting contest we've got to look forward to.
We have, and I just think sides that have been winning, and you sort of get into a bit of a groove. Samp have won their last 3. There's some of those little stat things going around, less dot balls. They're like the Strikers, they take wickets, so their percentage is high on getting people out. So hence being in a good frame of mind, I think, which is good.
Oh, well, we love the bowlers coming to the fore in this cricket's fastest format, so I think it's high time we take a little look at the leading wicket takers. And isn't it fantastic to see someone with the international experience of Chamika Karunaratne up the top there with 9 wickets, Danny? What's impressed you about how he's been going so far?
Well, it changes the pace, and then he's used his quicker ball well. He's got a great bouncer. He got rid of Quinton de Kock with a cracker, didn't he? And he was on a hat-trick. And so when I think about that, use of the crease, and then also gets him close, but also there's that bouncer, what a ripper. And then he comes wide of the crease and has changes of pace. So a couple of pace-on deliveries that got wickets yesterday, understandably given the conditions, it was a night game, and the ball was just nipping about enough, but he's won a couple of Player of the Match awards, and his rhythm's good, so he's firing and getting and presenting well at the crease, Aaron.
So interestingly as well, all of those top wicket takers were seamers, which is different to other editions of the tournament that we've seen. But it's now time for the toss, of course, that all-important 22 yards. Mike Hazeman's out in the middle with the 2 captains.
We're all set for match number 20. Benny Howell's here, also Mo and Ali, and David Jukes, the match referee. Benny, you got the coin. Where you go?
Tails, please.
That's an interesting toss, Benny. Different one?
We're going to bowl. Not work.
Didn't work, no, it didn't work at all. Mo, what are you doing?
We're going to bowl.
Okay, now you guys are doing nicely at the moment. 3 on the trot, 1-3 on the trot, but also game in hand. That's a nice position for you.
Yeah, I mean, we're focusing on us, obviously, at the moment, just the process and how we want to play. Still feel like we can get better. We've just played it good enough to win those games, but I feel like there's a couple of performances to come that hopefully will be good.
I know you've been saying that all along, but one thing I know you're going to be very happy with, you've got the lowest dot ball percentage when batting. You knew that, you're nodding.
Yeah, we have, and no, we've been good. I mean, even with the ball, we've taken, I think, the most wickets and things like that. So we're pretty happy with how we're going because we're progressing every game. But I feel like we can still get better, and the guys can step up a bit more. Yeah.
Okay, you win today, you can go to the top after the first game, of course, and see what happens the rest of the day. But it's tight on that table. There's 5 teams of 6 points now.
Very tight, yeah. I mean, there's some very good sides, and T10, anybody can beat anybody. Even some of the teams that have struggled a bit, we know on the day they can beat anybody. So at the minute, we're just trying to win every game as we can, and obviously take it one game at a time because it's difficult and the teams are strong.
Okay, enjoy it, have some fun.
Thank you.
Cheers, thanks, you too, mate.
Benny, I guess you would have bowled as well?
Yes, we would have had a good game last night bowling. Last night bowling first. So yeah, never mind. We've got to bat well.
Now you've won 2 on the trot yourself, so it's a nice little clash. This one. What has changed?
It's hard to say. I mean, few more runs, I guess, in the game before, and yesterday the bowlers bowled outstandingly well. So, look, it's T10 again. I've said it before. You know, anything can happen, but as long as we turn up on the day and hopefully do the job.
I mean, Jordan Cox. I mean, you've seen a lot of cricket. I mean, how good is he?
Yeah, I mean, he's in prime form right now, and some of the shots he's playing is extraordinary. And yeah, let's hope he carries it on today.
Tell me a bit about him behind the scenes. Is he? I mean, he's 23 years of age. Is he a hard worker? Is he quiet in the change room? What's he like?
He's not quiet. No. He's
Well,
very
nice
energetic, which is good, and he plays golf every day and he loves it. And apparently he's a pretty damn good golfer as well. So maybe that's helping.
Good on him. Okay, now you got some new faces today.
We do. We have. Actually, you've lost me there.
All right, so we'll read it on the sheet when we do get it.
Yeah.
Right, Benny, keep going.
Apologies.
Good luck. Enjoy it.
Thanks.
Okay. So Samp Army have won the toss and they're going to bowl first. Now, let me just give you some details about the conditions. First of all, I want to talk about the boundaries. They've changed today, using this pitch for the second time. Straight down there, and also there is 75 yards. But if I stand as a right-handed batsman in this area, I have a short boundary, 69 here. So that's going to come into play. It's going to be a bit of a captain's nightmare from time to time. That's the long one, 81 yards. So it's all in yards. And because it's been played on before, you can see that grass has just disappeared a little bit. It's a little bit on the barren side. But, I mean, these tracks are good. There's nothing wrong with these tracks. One thing that's been really good so far throughout this whole tournament, and we saw it a lot last night, is that ball occasionally was just seaming back, but more importantly, it was swinging around a little bit. And I think that's great. Brings other players into play. And I think the spinners will get a little bit of spin out of this one as well. So we're set to go.
Thanks, Hazy. So the Samp Army win the toss. They elect to bowl first, sending in the Tigers. And Jordan Cox up the front is an imposing figure for the Tigers, Danny.
Oh, 100%. With a graphic going around or a stat we've got, we'll show that later, but he's got 45% of the Tigers' runs so far to date. And you look at him and you get a player of that quality. And of course, if they open, well, then that's just a bonus, isn't it? Massive. What a great side they've got. They played last night, the second match. They've got a backup here tonight. But
huge
again,
win.
Yeah, it was just, again, more confidence building. Against the Samp Army, we've mentioned they've won 3 on the trot. And so, again, they've got a nicely balanced side. They cover a lot of departments, don't they? And so just running into Mo there, and excited about the challenge taking on the Tigers, and particularly taking on, as you mentioned, Jordan Cox and all his dynamicism of late.
Yeah, no short of superstars in either of those lineups today. Building up to ball one of the Tigers taking on the Samp Army. Off to a short break, but plenty more on the other side.
Oh, here we go. here we go.
Well, the Abu Dhabi T10 brings all the biggest stars to the yard, and Namrata Sharma caught up with the poster boy of T10 cricket.
The South African superstar Faf du Plessis, who's playing for MORRISWILLE SAMP these days, is here with us. Faf, first of all, welcome back to Abu Dhabi T10. Please tell us, how much are you enjoying this format and what are the kind of challenges that come along with it?
Yeah, it's certainly easier the second time around. I remember coming here the first time. Obviously, you think that the game of T20 and T10 is very similar,
Right.
but it's not. It's very different. So my first year was very much a learning opportunity. And now being a little bit more comfortable coming in and slogging from the first ball, that was pretty uncomfortable for me the first time I was here.
Also, people know how you are a great fielder, but at the same time, you are one of probably the fittest players out there as well. What's the secret behind that?
Just hard work. I mean, I still want to make sure I look after my body to be able to play this brilliant game that we love so much. So you feel like, especially when you do get a little bit older, you have to make sure you put in the work. Otherwise, the hamstrings and stuff like that doesn't work as well. So yeah, just a lot of fast running, a lot of stuff to make sure that I'm at that level where you can play against and with the best players in the world.
So people believe, by the way, including me as well, that you can still, make an international comeback. You still have what it takes. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I believe that as well, and it's certainly stuff that we've been speaking about for the last couple of years. Watch out, watch out.
Thank you for saving me out there. See,
Yes.
this is how we always, believe how he's like great out there.
Spider senses just went on there.
Spidey senses.
Yeah, so I believe it's still there as well. It's just figuring out the balance of T20 World Cups next year. So it's definitely something that we've spoken about with a new coach. So watch this space.
Amazing. And are there any young players that you're watching out for or have caught your attention in this Abu Dhabi T10?
Sure, good question. I think for me the most exciting thing is that there's so many players that surprises you all the time. You always look at big names, big players, but when you play against a team and then it's someone that you haven't really come across, and just the effectiveness that any player can have on a day,
Right.
no matter what the name is.
Yeah.
Because the format is so short, so you have to be on top of your own game to compete against the skill set there is. So yeah, it's a great tournament.
All right, Faf, thank you so much for speaking with us and go well today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, Faf du Plessis there with Namrata. Can he do no wrong, Danny? Saving damsels in distress, smashing boundaries. The Sump Army would like a big one from him today.
And look, he's about to come tearing out here for the Sump Army, looking as fit as ever. Opening batter, you see, he gets plenty of runs. He's so important to any of his franchises.
Oh, cannot wait to see what happens. Ball one coming up right after the short break. The Sump Army taking on the Bangla Tigers here at the Abu Dhabi T10.
Oh, here we go.
for Shepherd.
Oh, here we go. What a beautiful day we have in Abu Dhabi today as we get ready for match number 20 between the Bangla Tigers and Morriswille Samp Army. Abu Dhabi T10, of course, powered by Sat Sport News. And we are live from Zayed Cricket Stadium in Abu Dhabi. Now, a couple of teams who have played pretty well of late. Samp Army, by the way, have won 3 on the trot. They've got a game in hand as well. And Bangla Tigers have won their last 2. Samp Army won the toss. They elected to bowl first, as most teams do. Benny Howe said he wanted to have a bowl as well. As we just have a quick look at the lineups. Now, the batting lineup for the Bangla Tigers, we'll focus on that because there's Cox for starters, Fernando, Mendes, Nasanka, Sharnika and Brathwaite and Howe. They're the batting lineup. And the bowlers, well, there's no doubt that Morrisville have got a stronger batting lineup than they have the bowling lineup. So Ashad got 3 in the last outing. He will need some assistance from 1 or 2 others. Pete Hatzoglu is someone who will do a fine job, I'm sure, with the ball. And Qais Ahmed also, a couple of spinners they've got to rely on. But they need to make sure they do well with the ball initially because the Bangla Tigers, well, with Cox, anything can happen if he gets going. We know that. We saw that yesterday. And we saw it in the game where he just fired the ball all over the place, scoring that 90 in no time. But it's an important game, this, for both these teams because they're both on 6 points. But there's a logjam. Let's have a look at this. You've got 5 teams on 6 points, 5 and 6 playing at the moment. But just note that Morrisville and the Strikers have a game in hand. And if Morrisville happen to win today, they'll go top with a game in hand. And of course, Bangla Tigers will also get 8 points if they win and also go top momentarily. Of course, we'll see what unfolds for the rest of the day. Top 4 teams qualify for the playoffs, and no doubt the teams will be starting to think about that and also about the top 2. Simon Dawes alongside me. G'day, Simon. How you doing?
Afternoon, Mike Hazeman. Yeah, afternoon all as well. Looking forward to this contest, actually. A low-scoring encounters yesterday, weren't they? The bowlers dominated, a little bit different from what we're used to for the most part in Abu Dhabi T10. But it's a nice change when you're talking about it. The ball just seaming around a little bit of swing as well in those matches yesterday. Of course, we're earlier again today with 3 games played, so a nice early afternoon start, 3:30 p.m. local time for those tuning in around the world. Great conditions, and boy, we have enjoyed watching that man just behind the umpires play in the early parts of this tournament. Jordan Cox has been superb, and it'll be a test early on for the Samp Army bowlers. A little hug and a g'day from Qais Ahmed. 301 runs at a strike rate of 207, a best of 90 and a couple of half centuries for Jordan Cox. He's been simply superb as he was yesterday. Patum Nasanka, the right-hander, powerful Sri Lankan right-hander at the top of the order. And this man too, Mike Hazeman, has been exceptional. Not only with the ball in hand, but also with the bat at different times in the tournament.
Yeah, and it's a pity he can't catch. If only he could catch, that might be a different story as well. He took a blinder the other day, reaching very high indeed. He's a wonderful cricketer. Jason Holder, good bloke to have in any team, that's for sure. He's got that height, high release. He'll get any extra bounce if it's on offer. And we have seen a bit of extra bounce from time to time on the surface occasionally. Conditions 28 degrees right now, so the track is being used for the second time. So some of that live grass we had the first time around when it was used, pitch number 8, has gone. Short boundary, by the way, leg side now. 69 yards only on the leg side. Holder. There we go, bit of bounce first up. And they're away.
What have been exactly a week since we used this surface? 6 days, in fact. I think it was the second day where we moved from fairly much in the centre to this particular pitch on the ground. So 6 days ago, it was used for 3 matches. Another 3 on it today. So that'll be the interesting thing of how it plays.
Well, he's going to play aggressively, Cox, we know that. He tends to do that right from ball 1.
And again, I'll just remind you that 2 overs of the power play and only 2 fielders are allowed outside the circle. So that in itself is a challenge for the bowler and the captain. In case you're just joining us now, Moeen Ali won that toss and elected to bowl first. Benny Howe was going to do the same. It's a lovely, solid drive, and that's just burst through those hands of Francois du Plessis. Unforced error, that's unusual for him.
He'd thrown it before he picked it up, hadn't he? The run out was on because Nissanka was off. He basically went with the shot, and Jordan Cox wasn't responding. Have a look at Cox here. He's not responding, and Faf had basically thrown it before it picked it up.
I think I spotted the error actually there with Faf. I think I saw what happened there. There's the run between the wickets. Cox had to catch up there. Looking to hit that one, and successfully does on the leg side. It's going to trickle away for a boundary. So that's the short boundary, as they will look to favour that side for most of the day, if not all.
Yeah, it's one of Nissanka's areas. He's a short in stature man, so looks to swing leg side, climb on anything. But slightly short of a length.
Sent back by Cox. Just on that misfield from Faf, I spotted the error from Faf, and you're quite right. He did look to throw it straight away. However, the main problem is he's changed shirt, so he's gone the long sleeve one, and that's the one that's too tight. You see, so that's the problem he has. Every now and then he just slips into that problem where he can show his guns a bit. You'll see he can't bend properly in this shirt. See, there it is. Yeah, it's obvious. 3 sizes too small. Again. Oh, that's hit high, not very far though. Should be out. Good catch. Backpedaling. Holder has struck straight away. Good catch from Faf du Plessis that time. Really good work.
Yeah, easier when it's in the air than along the ground. He's always had very good hands as Faf du Plessis, and Holder just continues to take wickets, whether it be early or late in the piece. Swipe across the line from Nissanka, didn't hold his shape and looked to go offside, looked to go leg side again, and Faf du Plessis with a good catch. Pedaling backwards, high above his head, Holder strikes. And the Tigers lose one early. Nissanka gone for 6, it is 8 for 1.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Nice shots, and the time he has been at the crease. Busy cricketer. Keeping duties as well. This is the guy that gets seriously busy. They've got the second best boundary percentage of the Bangla Tigers at 72%, courtesy of this guy. Hatsuglu to bowl the second over. Firing it in, trying to tuck him up as best he can.
One more look, just looking to go leg side. Squirting off the outside third of the bat, and Faf du Plessis makes great ground. As soon as it goes in the air near that man, it very rarely hits the deck.
A little bit leg side, he's picked that up nicely. There's someone out there. Oh, it's good tag teamwork. An unexpected second tag. Good work, save 2.
Yeah, Kaisamed Ibrahim Zadran out there in the deep. Slightly short, and luckily for Jordan Cox, it's a big boundary. He found the gap. end. It was good work. What about just a couple?
Good stuff from Case Ahmed in particular there. That's exactly what you need to do. Go with your mate. Cries of catch it again. Now this has gone very high indeed. It's fallen safe though. Two more.
Momentarily there, Jason Holder thought about the dive. And I've got a feeling if he had dived, he might have got there. But it's that split second where you think, should I, shouldn't I? And the moment you think, I can't get there, you lose the opportunity. But it's landed close enough for that big, long body, I think, to have dived.
81 yards, that boundary. Man at a straight mid-wicket lurking. Case Ahmed. Going straight this time. There's no one down there. 6 runs, that's a beauty. Effortless from Cox.
Such a tough shot, but it's a shot that players practice so often now. It's on top of the bounce as well. It's not a half volley, so it's off the back foot. And they just make sure they hold their shape and go down the ground instead of going square. Just use that leverage on top of the bounce. It's a wonderful shot. We've seen it many a time in this tournament already from Jordan Cox.
Oh, he's hit that out of the middle. That's a beauty. What a wonderful shot. The shorter boundary's gone all the way. Back-to-back sixes. Brilliant from Cox.
250 this season for Cox. Right off middle and leg stump. Hatsoglu has no answers at the moment.
For this innings, scoring 45% of the team's runs. Just a single to retain the strike. 17 off the over, 25 for 1.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
සියලුම ක්‍රීඩා භාණ්ඩවල මිල අඩු කළා. සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් භාණ්ඩ කට්ටලයම 23900යි. ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Transport Borrell.
And that up 4% to him. Just under 200 for the Gladiators. But outstanding from Jordan Cox. Just absolutely outstanding. 36 balls for that 90 not out. That was just a spectacle to watch. Janat now. Kareem Janat. 25 wickets in this format, just a shade over the 11 mark. He's got a really important job to do here. He's got to try and track back some of those runs off the last over. If he can, certainly a lot easier said than done. Now Cox has got the short boundary leg side. Dot ball to start with. Our officiators today, here we go. Lyndon Hannibal is standing at the bowler's end at the moment, and his good friend at square leg is Shiju Manel. It's a high full toss, hammered to the sweeper.
Let's start for Kareem Janat. Got one through past Cox, first ball. Got away with the second ball.
Good result actually, getting Cox down the other end. We've got 3 good deliveries so far as the scoreboard's concerned.
Again, it's just one of the frustrating things when you see grounds like this. You see the batters just get obsessed with the short side. I mean, that ball is there to go offside or to even go backward a point, but in his mind he's thinking, I've got to go leg side because it's a short boundary, and you kind of miss out on opportunities wide of off.
There is 2 boundary posters there on the short side. It's another dot ball. 3 dot balls and a single so far on the over. Brilliant work. Just a little bit of a breeze across the ground today, just to cool down the players. Oh, and again. This could be a terrific over. Janet's has gone for 1 so far.
Well, it's really good. He's in the big side of the ground, but he hasn't got all the protection there. He's only got Moeen Ali in that cover position and then a deep cover point and a long off in place. So anything beyond Moeen Ali is going for 4. He's managed to hit it straight to him twice.
Oh, and he's done it again 3 times in a row. This time it's just a single. 3 overs gone, 27 for 1, top over.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Sitting on the sidelines with his fingers crossed because he's been so dominant so far. But that was a brilliant last over, just going for 2. We had a quick look of the Morrisville Sump Army box, looking intently with that over going so nicely from Janets. Case Ahmed now. Good economy, under 9.8. Good work from him. Well, brilliantly in the first game he played. A little bit of tap in the next one. Matty Maynard, Tigers coach. Dragging that on the onside. Just 1. So this is the challenge now for Case Ahmed. Looking towards that cover region quickly. He's gone downtown. He said it well. Lovely flow of the bat. It's just terrific to see the way he's hitting the ball. Really, really good. Can't be better.
It's just with ease as well, isn't it? I think that's the key. Unbelievable. Even they applaud it. It's tossed up. It's just a free-flowing swing of the bat.
Let me get into your other wheelhouse, Simon. I mean, a golf swing.
Well, Benny Howell mentioned it. Was Benny Howell mentioned it prior to? Who was it mentioned about to you? You're talking about Jordan Cox at the toss. Said he plays golf every morning. Well, I'm fortunate enough to play with him the other day, and beautiful, beautiful golf swing as well. So, but it's just that still base, lovely flowing swing. It was a nice moment when he came out to bat between he and Case Ahmed, who have played together previously. No respect, though, when it comes to bat v ball. But you might be wondering, too, why the Sump Army is named as such in Gujarati. Sump is together as one unit. So that's where they get their name from, the Sump Army.
That's hit away on the leg side, might be out. Is out. Wow, that is a huge wicket. Case Ahmed is smiling like a Cheshire cat. That's the end of Cox. Bright and breezy. But now he's gone. That's a big blow for the Tigers.
Salman Eshad out there, and again, it's that big side of the ground. You've got to hit it so well to get it there. He swept it nicely. And Salman Eshad about 3 or 4 yards inside the boundary. Picked him out beautifully. Case Ahmed with the big wicket. Tigers are now 36 for 2 as Cox goes for 27.
Vishka Fernando now, 25 years of age. He gets a nice opportunity here, along with Kusul Mendes. Need to get a little bit of a partnership together. Cox is gone, so they've got to make sure that someone else can do the job. I'm sure that Benny Howe's been chatting to his team just to make sure it's not just all about Jordan Cox. When someone else gets an opportunity out the middle, make the most of it. Last ball of Cases first. Pushing that first one, just trotting through. 4 overs gone, 37 for 2. Successful over.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
2 down, 4 overs gone. 37 on the board, 27 of those by Jordan Cox. So time for someone else to take over now. Vishka's off the mark. Janet's first over was brilliant.
Really hiding that ball outside the line of off stump. Kareem Janet, and all the batters at the moment are just not prepared to stay back and open the blade. This is the end of Jordan Cox's innings. Good comfortable catch for Salman Irshad.
Of course, he was put down last night and they paid the penalty for that. Not today, caught. Thinking of coming back for the second, but hit it too well.
You continue to do this. You've almost got to set yourself up with about a half a bat. Think about having that bat at a 45-degree angle and really hit it as hard as you can, and it'll just slice away. Behind point, gather pace. Can't just be looking to take those ones. If you get enough width, you can go over top of extra cover.
That's up. Very high indeed, and she'll be out. It is out. Comfortable catch taken. He's doing nicely, Janat. Just 2 off his first over. Now he's picked up a wicket. Really good work from him.
Basil Hamid, UAE local, takes the catch. I think the boots, the studs, just got stuck in the advertising carpet as well in the back end of that catch. So he did well to hold on to it. Once again, though, just a poor option. Good from Janat. Keeps his eyes on the ball all the way, but those spikes, I think they just got stuck in that advertising carpet late, so did a really good job. Basil Hamid. Mendes goes for just 2 from 6, 38 for 3.
He's smiling, Dominic Drakes. He's got a job to do here. 25 years of age, left arm seamer. He's obviously been given a role to be aggressive at this time. The run rate is just a shade under 8.4 throughout his T10 career. Hasn't got too many runs, you can see, but strike rate is 164. Opportunity again for Janat maybe to sneak another wicket here. He's got 1 for 3 at the moment. Nicely bowled. Change of line, perfect.
Well, it's been a superb fight back. Another good wicket here. Lost an early one, did the Tigers, but then threatened to get away. That was the little stumble where the spikes just get stuck in that carpet. So did a very good job in the end. But, yeah, picked up wickets at 36 and 38 now.
He's got that away. He's got long legs. Dominic Drake, so just a couple of paces and he's down that other end. That box is very happy right now, as you can imagine. Wickets are tumbling. They've got rid of Jordan Cox, got rid of Kusul Mendes.
They've come from all over the place. Owners American-based. Hence the Morrisville. And a little bit of Gujarati in there in the sump.
Might be another one. It is. My goodness, Janet's having a blinder. He's now got 2 for 4 only. That's outstanding work from him, and just 2 runs off that over as well. 2 off his first, 2 off his second, and 2 wickets.
Quality, high quality from Karim Janat. No problems with that at all. He's bowled 12 outstanding deliveries. Had the right idea, but couldn't get it either side of that fielder. Avishka, he goes for just 2 from 4. 5 overs have been bowled, and the Tigers are 39 for 4.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි online platform එක superipola.lk.
He's still there. His risk is gone. But Karim Janat, unbelievable work. That's man of the match territory, that. 2 overs, 2 for 4. Brilliant. Drakes has got some work to do with Sharnaka. They've got it some sort of stand together here. Both guys brand new at the crease. Hatsoglu back into the attack. G'day, Danny. Looking to go down the ground. 1 bounce 4, solid stuff from Dominic Drakes.
Yeah, it's good to be here, Mike. Throats, yeah. We've been yelling and enjoying this Abu Dhabi T10 immensely. And with shots like this and Jordan Cox's innings, note again. But Tigers, well, tough going. They rely on him massively. He's got 40-odd% of his team's percentage. Oh, Dom Drakes. He joins the party and says it's not all about you, Coxie.
Yeah, that's the job he's been given. Try and get runs as quick as he can. He's got 11 off 4 now. Boundary off the previous one. This one's the short boundary, a little bit short. He says, I'll have a piece of that. And he does.
So, yeah, magnificent to get rid of him. Jordan Cox, it is, for 27. Nipped in the bud, as it were, Hazy. You get him that gets a start like that, and he's been getting, what, 45, 46% of the team's runs, Jordan Cox. That is big. So they're in a great position here, the Sump Army. Mo won the toss, Mo and Ali that is, and said, yep, let's go as a group. Let's go as one, the Sump. $50 is up now for the Tigers. 2 to go in the 6th.
If they continue, just an early call, if they continue at this rate, they'll only get high 80s. That's all they get. And they haven't got a Jordan Cox to accelerate right at the end. Sharnaka about to face his first delivery. More than capable. Sharnaka.
Oh, very much so, Mikey. So you have to be watchful. Hunting up nicely there. Just in that position there in the covers, and of course Hatsoglu's going to go away. To come, yeah, you mentioned Cox, he's out of here, and Nasanka didn't really trouble the scorers too much, half a dozen. Mendes and Visvanka, look at that. Yeah, Fernando, he only got a couple. Oh, Vishy. So it's up to Drakes. The Carlos Brathwaite to come. Howell Mustafa. Sams can wield the willow as well. They do bat deep, which is positive for the Tigers. I'll need that. 6 done, and the Tigers are 52 for 4 here.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Cox. The others, well, they've got 23 runs, but they're only striking at 100. It shows you how immense Cox is to the Tigers.
13 off that last over. That'll give them a little spurt. Largely due to this. A 6 and a 4 from Dominic Drakes. Qais Ahmed went for 10 in his first, but he won't mind that because he got Jordan Cox. That was the huge snaffle.
More of Case. A little bit of flight. They're going to have a little shy. Worth a go. Let's run through, and there is a bit of backing up from Faf du Plessis. But yeah, he's quick, Qais Ahmed, wouldn't he? Quick turn and throw. I wonder if it would have been out.
He did nice of his own bowling, and knew straight away what he wanted to do, but Drakes is quick. Put the skids on at the end. Did Drakes trying to maybe sneak another, but not there. It would have been okay, I think, had there been connection with the timber.
Yep, I'm with you. I think he would have been safe, Drakes. He is slippery. Oh, that's a connection. That's a connection into space, but... Oh, no, put down. Hatzoglou. What are you? He's normally so good.
Well, it didn't stick.
Well, he's got the right gear, hasn't he?
And the right name. Hatzoglou.
Double O behave, Michael. And he should have swallowed that too. Yeah, I wonder how that's going to shake things up a little bit here. Can the Tigers cash in on that miss from the big left, the old South Aussie, coming around Pete Hatzoglou? Couldn't hold on. Tweak in the field. Backward point. Comes up. Think about 2. No, says Dominic. Hold your horses there, shunners.
They've got a bit of an issue at the moment, the Tigers. They can't do anything too extravagant here. I know that they've got to step on the gas and try and keep this run rate going, but they don't want to lose too many more wickets at this stage. 2 for 36, 3 for 38, 4 for 39. Getting a little stand together, 17 now. Drakes has got that job. He's the aggressive one right now. Qais Ahmed's got 2 left in this over. It's just been 4 singles at this stage. Wake up, sir.
Party town. Gone! Qais Ahmed, and yeah, they're loving it there, and the Sump Army owners.
They are really pumped up. Clapping everything, celebrating the wickets. Quite right, Sump Army, well done. Qais Ahmed has been terrific in this over. Picked up the huge wicket in his first of Cox. And now he's just off the pad onto middle stump. And the celebrations begin. Five down, inside 7. Drakes, quick fire 15.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Daniel Sams. He's making his way into T10 in this part of the world, Abu Dhabi. Oh, little tickle. He's had to reach for it, and he's got a bottom edge. Oh, the feet didn't go. It would have been a wide just about. And now we've had 2 and 2.
Case Ahmed's got 3 for 14, including Cox. Cox, Drakes and Sams. That's his 2 overs up. No problem with the foot. Let's have a look and see how wide it was. You'll hear a little tickle as well. Yep, just a little tickle. Was very wide. Was very wide. He was looking for the long handle, Sams, but it wasn't quite long enough. Now he's awake. Sams trudges off. 56 for 6 now.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
For his first one.
3 wickets last game.
First baller. Gonski, yes, held on to this one in the deep. Time for some more celebrations. Watch out for the owners of the Sump Army.
Farn this time takes that catch. Well behind that line, no dramas. Looking to try and get a boundary. Shanaka, it's a good grab this. Had to move in some distance, well taken. Nice controlled as well. They are having a bit of a horror stretch here. 3 wickets going down with 56 on the board. Shanaka's the last, and now they're 7 down.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
For 19, is it? 6 for 19, sorry. 6 for 19. Oh, they need this. Oh, well fielded. I thought that was going to be into the boundary cushion. And Carlos is under 1.
Yeah, it's quite crazy. They were 1 for 36. And they're now, before the last wicket, 7 for 56. So 6 for 20, actually. I think that's going to be okay. Yep, no dramas there. He's a key player now, Brathwaite. He can hit a big ball once it gets going. We all know that.
All signalled wide. I like the intent, though, from Massad, the bowler, because he knows that Brathwaite, anything up in that region where he can free his arms and hit down the ground or over long off, extra. This is a very good catch. Really smart catch. Muhammad Afan, oh, he just had to change direction at the last split second. That might make the vault locker. Goody. Gone! Cannons in with the old Sandshoe crusher of note. Love it.
Ashad's picked up his best performance in the last game of 3 for 14. He's just bowling his first over now, and he's just got the lazy 2 for 3 at this stage. Just brilliant the way that just honed in at middle stump at the last minute. Just a little bit of a slinging action. Watch it go in. There it is. Sneaking through. ripping those stumps to pieces and those zing bails. And the big fella's on his way. 59 for 8. What a collapse this is.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Wasn't it? He bowled a bounce, it gave away the wide, happy to do that. So then he's thinking, he's had Carlos is thinking camping on that back foot, and then he gets that beautiful in-dipping Yorker to Assad. Wonderful stuff. Goes full again now. He's targeting the stump, looking for LBWs or bowled. Very good.
7 for 23. That's what they've lost.
Incredible when you think how well Geordie Cox was going. And I heard you and Dooley just waxing lyrical how smooth he is now, easy. Just make it look so effortless, Geordie Cox. Timing. Exquisite. He gets out, and it's a deck of cards. More good bowling, more full stuff from Assar. Well, look at that, you're 8 down, still haven't quite had 8 overs. Oh, in danger of.
Yeah, some of these bowling figures are quite extraordinary. Kareem Junnat, 2 overs, 2 for 4. It's the last one, couldn't jam down in time. A little bit of inside edge, but deflection on the leg stump. It's a long way down.
Yeah, hence the strategy. Big tall batter, 6'6". Suck him in with a short one. And then get it right there on the Yorker length, the next one. There's Benny Howell. Oh, the cultured outside edge. Take one and be happy, Benny. Anders, he'll keep the strike. A couple of wickets, a wide and 5. 61 for 8.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Up now. Let's take the batting power play. Naughty, because I got no choice. 9th over. Here we go.
Be, wearing out a bit of chewing gum, I think, Matt Maynard.
Prize of 2. Should be easy on that side of the park. There's the bigger real estate out there.
Good fielding from Case Ahmed. He came herring in off that boundary line. Got a little bit of an awkward bounce as well and had no dramas. Scan that QR code to receive T10 digital awards or visit cricket.snowball.money. More information on that. Snowball money.
No boundary for 17 balls. Make that 18 now from big Jace Holder. And there under the pump, the tail is in danger of being knocked over here. They're not using the full allocation of 10 overs. Yeah. Well aware of that, Jace Holder. He's one of the leading wicket takers of the tournament. They'll be knowing this too. Very excited Sump Army fans. Only the 2 allowed out, so Point, just in front of Point on the boundary, and a mid-wicket on the fence. The only 2 gentlemen allowed outside in this floating batting power play.
Well, can they get to 80? That's what they've got to ask themselves. Can they post that? It is some going with only 2 left. Captain's still there. played pretty well. They haven't got that many balls left. 9 to go to get 80. Which is another 16 runs. It'll mean a couple of boundaries.
Holder thinking about coming round here. I think, yes, I think he is. Mustafa. Oh, inside out. There's a bit of subcontinental wrist work. First boundary and 20 deliveries. Good stuff.
Jason Holder won't be too happy with that delivery. It's, 6'7", delivers a low full toss, which is hammered over that infield with only 2 allowed outside the circle. And he put it away for a boundary, so that'll help their cause a little bit.
Yeah, missed that Yorker by some margin. A little top edge here, so he's gone shorter into the surface as big Jace Holder. Use all his height, sensibly so, against the tail. Now he's got Benny Howell. He's no slouch and dabs and scores in some unique areas, but I wonder where he's going to go here, given there's only 1 ball to go in this batting power play.
Yeah, and 69 for 8 is really messy.
Ooh. And hello, Benny. Benny has boshed this for the maximum. Take about 14 off the batting power play, and the Tigers suddenly get over 70. They're 75 for 8.
Unless you're in Miami.
Time for a building, wasn't it? There with the Dubai skyline graphic.
Astonishing, really, losing those 2 wickets in those 3 overs. That really set him back badly. Have a look at the boundary ball, the last ball of that over. Nicely struck from the skipper.
I like the little swivel with the bat in the hand there at the point of contact. Just gave it the flourish, didn't he? Did Benny Howell? Good stuff.
I've raised the bar now. I want 75. Can they do it? 85 I meant. There's 4 of them. That'll help. That'll take them to 79.
We love it here for T10, don't we, Hazy? The party. It continues here on day 8, on pitch 8. Slash through the covers. Open up that front hip. Give it plenty. Mustafa, he's striking at 200, 10 off his 5, he's at 2 4s. The skipper, he hit one downtown. It's at the Academy Oval on the other side there, nice. Graham Swan was over there with the England Lions. It's a lovely change of pace, change of scene.
Well, he'll be very keen to see if he can beat his career best figures in T10. Shard after 3 for 14 yesterday, 2 for 9 at the moment. 1 more will do that. If he can pick up another wicket quickly in this over, as they endeavour to get some runs. He's staying away from that leg side, obviously.
Oh, having said that, there's the pocket, but he can't quite get it there. Mustafa, he'll give the strike back to the captain, but yeah, see, it was eyeing up, wasn't he, as you say, Mikey, into that little pocket, the smallest part of the ground. He just couldn't quite get the timing there. Yeah, perfect for the lefty to pop it over a sort of a wide long on to one of the smaller parts of the boundary. A little western pocket. Howell gets a Yorker. Can't get it past. Is that Mo, is it? Was that? Hang on. Let's see who that was. A little slide in there. Very good. It was the old Fuffmeister. But if you know, he's normally on the fence, so he did well there. Thought about 2, wasn't available. There's 2 to go in terms of deliveries in the innings. They've breached 80, Michael Hazeman.
Quick little look at the leg side boundary for Mustafa. That's where he's going to be looking to swing.
And he did, but oh, Hatz is it? That old Hatzy down there, Hatzakulu. It's a tall figure there. He's put one down earlier, but this is a smart take.
Ashad has now got his career best figures. If this is out, we're just having a check in a sec, I think. No, maybe not. They're happy that it's been caught without touching that advertising triangle. Looks like it's all fine in the shadows there. So Ashad's got 3 for 11 at this stage with one ball to go. So far, so good for him. And Mustafa goes for 11, 81 for 9.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together.
Things. Hyder. Just a little leading edge balloons. They've got to run back. Won't be there. He'll be run out by next week. He's never ever going to get back for 2 there. But they've got to go. Got to try. Get out of misfield. So Hyder and Howell together at the end. The run out there, they did get one of them, so they get to 82, and the last run out means they're all out off the final delivery of their 10 overs. But some tremendous bowling figures. Just a little leading edge, just popped it into their pocket past the bowler, they're caught and bowled. And then Benny House said, look, come back, you never know. Could be a misfield or something. But anyway, run out.
Yeah, by about a third of the pitch. So that's a card the Tigers will be disappointed about. They lost at one stage 7 for 23, and you can see exactly where that happened, where it went pear-shaped. Cox was playing very well for his 27 before he was dismissed, caught by a shot off the first over of Qais Ahmed. A couple of good mates, of course, Cox and Qais Ahmed for 13 balls, and then you've got to go to Howell, 11 off 6. And Mustafa also picked up 11. So 82 is not much of a total in pretty good batting conditions. Bowling figures, some of these are really good. Look at Kareem Jannat, 2 for 4. Outstanding work from him. Qais Ahmed, after going for 10 in his first, ended up with 3 for 14. So brilliant for him. And Shad has picked up with his best figures, career best figures in this format. In this game, 3 for 12 after his 3 for 14 yesterday. So just a lazy 6 for 26 for him over the last 2 outings. So that's amazing work from him. And they'll be really happy, Morriswille Sampami, with this performance. Work to be done with the bat now, of course. But really good stuff. That's the target. Sampami need 83 runs in 10 overs. If they happen to get that, they'll go to the top of the table with 8 points. And importantly, also, they've got a game in hand compared with the other teams as well, which is also going to be a nice little bonus for them. They'll catch up now. The other guys will also, except the strikers, they're the other side, they've got a game in hand. So if they win this, they'll go to 8. And of course, if the Bangla Tigers happen to get up and win this, they'll also go to 8 and take over the top. Righto, let's go downstairs and catch up with Namrata.
मॉरिसविल संपार्मी के सलमान इरशाद जो अपने बॉलिंग से अपनी टीम का दिल जीत रहे हैं। सलमान बताइए, आप अपनी बॉलिंग यूनिट से कितने खुश हैं और उनकी परफॉर्मेंस जो है आज क्या कमाल का खेल रहे हैं वो कि सामने वाली टीम को खेलने का मौका ही नहीं दे रहे।
हाँ जी, ओवरऑल तो हमारी टीम बहुत अच्छा खेलती आ रही है। फर्स्ट मैच से लेकर अभी तक हमारी बॉलिंग बैटिंग बहुत अच्छी हो रही है। तो जहाँ तक बात रही मेरी बॉलिंग की, तो मैं 3-4 साल से क्रिकेट खेल रहा हूँ, जो जितनी भी लीग्स कर रहा हूँ तो डेथ के ओवर्स करता हूँ, और यही मेरी मतलब स्पेशलिस्ट हूँ मैं डेथ बॉलिंग का, जो पाकिस्तान में खेलता हूँ या दुनिया की जो भी लीग खेलता हूँ। तो इसलिए मैं अपनी स्ट्रेंथ पे रहता हूँ, स्लो बॉल्स यॉर्कर, तो सक्सेस मिलती है मुझे।
और पिच की जो कंडीशन लग रही है, ऐसा लग रहा है कल से वो थोड़ा सा बदल सा गया है क्रिकेटर्स के लिए, बैटर्स के लिए स्पेशली। थोड़ा डिफ़िकल्ट हो गया है अभी और वो उस चीज़ का बॉलिंग के लिए आप लोग फ़ायदा उठा रहे हैं, तो आप क्या कहेंगे इस बारे में?
जी विकेट थोड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा है क्योंकि रोज़ बैक टू बैक मैचेस हो रहे हैं, तो मेरे ख्याल से टाइम कम मिलता है विकेट्स को प्रिपेयर करने में। बट जो भी विकेट हो, मैं समझता हूँ कि अगर आप अपनी स्ट्रेंथ पे रहते हैं और अगर आपकी बॉलिंग अच्छी हो रही है अच्छी जगह पे, पहले मैच से लेके जो भी बॉलर्स थे वो जितनी अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहे थे, तो मेरे ख्याल से उनको यहाँ पे मार नहीं पड़ती उस तरह से जिस तरह पड़ दिया। लेकिन ओवरऑल अभी देखते हैं हमारी बैटिंग कैसी होती है। तो
और आपने जैसे कहा कि आपने दूसरे फॉर्मेट्स भी खेले, बाकी सब जगहों पे खेला है, तो आपका T10 में क्या एक्सपीरियंस है यहाँ अबू धाबी में?
ये मेरा फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस था, तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है T10 खेल के। यहाँ का जिस तरह का माहौल है, ओवरऑल क्राउड काफ़ी आ रहा है और ग्राउंड बहुत अच्छा है, ओवरऑल वेदर बहुत अच्छा है क्रिकेट के लिए। हमारी टीम का माहौल सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छा है, जिसकी वजह से बहुत इंजॉय कर रहे हैं क्रिकेट को।
और आपको लगता है ये जो टोटल बना है उससे आप कॉन्फिडेंट है और खुश है?
जी, हमारी जिस तरह से बैटिंग लास्ट हमने चेज़ किया लास्ट मैच में, उससे पहले भी, तो हमारी बैटिंग जिस तरह से कर रही है, तो इंशाल्लाह ये मैच भी हम चेज़ कर लेंगे।
All right, all the very best, Salman.
Thank you so much.
See you.
Marta for Salman Assad. Rightio. Going to have a quick run chase, not before the My Dubai innings break. We'll see you on the other side. The Abu Dhabi T10, powered by Sat Sport News. This is match box 20. And we've got the Bangla Tigers up against the Morriswille Samp Army. And they need 83 at just over 8s to take out this match. But, a bit disappointed the Tigers aren't given their powerful last couple of performances. And yeah, this is 4 and 5 on the ladder. So whoever gets this, they'll get 8 points. They get it quickly too. You'd think if the Samp get out there and go nuts and maybe just get it none down, that'll be fired up with that net run rate and do well and jump to the top of the table. So yeah, there's a bit at stake here. Or the Tigers might bowl their socks off and do really well. But they're up against a couple of Saffers who like to smear the ball to all parts. Faf du Plessis and Andre's house will be all over it. He's nearly 40. Speaking of nearly 40, Simon Dawes alongside, young man, and these two, well, hopefully a rollicking start.
Well, they'll be looking to get that way. It's a good bowling lineup, though, that they are up against. This Tigers outfit will try and defend this 82 with everything they have under his house. Average of 36, a strike rate just shy of 185. Very good. It's magnificent. It's one of the great sporting complexes of the world here. Impact player is in. And that'll be big Shannon Gabriel. Hard to miss him. Very hard to miss the 6'5" strapping figure of Shannon Gabriel. Well, 2 brilliant overs last night. He's in for Pathum Nissanka. Hopefully he's pulled up okay. Looked a little bit weary after those 2 overs last night, did big Shannon. But bowled beautifully. Picked up 2 wickets for just 2 runs. Maiden as well. Got the ball to seam around a little bit under lights, and Daniel Sams is going to start things off.
Rightio. Oh, a little bit of width on off. You can't do that to both these right-handers. And we're off in a flourish.
House has just smeared that away over extra cover. Half volley, looking to swing it back in, Sams. Just went on, didn't it? Went on with the arm. Help yourself.
He's not had a great afternoon so far, Mr. Sams. Out first ball. Trying to reach a wider one, and now he's dished up a wide one. House is underway very quickly. What's the retort? Not bad. That's a bit of length and a bit of line. Yeah, look forward to seeing Gabriel steam. I think he's just popped in, isn't he? He'd be a bit tired from that flight. He looked like he's puffing and sweating and what have you. But 2 for 2 and a maiden, as you say, Dooley. And I think he'll play the next game, and he is. Very strong individual. And under lights, a bit different. This is a day game, of course. Triple header. So that was under lights, and yeah, it was a handful, was Gabriel. Oh, that's a lovely little channel.
Yeah, his last competitive game was a list day game in Trinidad 3.5 weeks ago for Shannon Gabriel. You get through a few overs, Azim. I'm looking left, asking our 6.5 overs, 1 for 25 in his last outing 3.5 weeks ago. So understandably straight off the plane. It's a long flight. West Indies is just one of those areas it's tough to get to and from. You've got to take a couple of flights. You've got to go up maybe to London, then down to Abu Dhabi. There's a couple of people around me, one in my ear and one just underneath my ear. We thought this was out.
Listen. No, just fresh air.
I think stick to directing and commentating, not umpiring.
Thank God for that, eh? We'll leave that to Balders. We'll see Balders later. Controversial. Mr. Baldwin. Yes, I can't wait to see you here, as ever. A nice chap. Oh, there's some swing. Missing, definitely. But that's a bit of, lovely bit of length, that.
Yeah, good.
And they sneak in here, rat bags.
Sneaky and cheeky. Yesterday, Big Shannon charging in. Short one pulled away out to deep mid-wicket. Good catch this. That was Ronnie Mufasa, or Mustafa. And then he just ripped the poles apart of Laos deploy. And the sitting Tiger, crouching Shannon.
Yes. Oh, in the air! Was that Dom Franks, who was long-limbed as well, and if he couldn't get there, most wouldn't. Drakes. Dom Franks. Sorry, Franksy, it's Drakesy. We've had 10 off the first without a loss.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Nicely played. Dominic Drakes couldn't quite get up there. I hope Dominic Franks as well, actually. Haven't seen him for a while.
I don't think Franksy would have got that either. Just quietly. Would have made a good effort from Dr. Dom Franks, but not here in Abu Dhabi this afternoon. Sorry, sir. Very excitable here in the T10 as ever. Here's Hyder Ali. Oh, have a shy. Oh, hello, he's hit. Might be too quick, I think, our friend Fuff, even at 39 years young. Better make sure.
Tell you what, when you get the throw away, remember the throw has gone in front of the batter. So he's a chance to have him here. He's a good chance to have him out because the ball doesn't get past him unless he's there. I think this is very tight, Danny, maybe even out. Oh, yes. Great running, Fuff. That's how you do it, boys and girls. Outstretch, slide the bat. Great bit of fielding, but good running as well.
Just as well he's in that tight uniform that Michael Haseman loves so much. Yeah, confirmation with the green light, but yeah, that is the way to do it. Slide in, outstretched, and motoring with the head down. But well done, Hyder Ali. Good pickup. Here we go. Real time. Watch Fuff put his head down. Yeah, and he needed to. Good stuff.
It's a great look at how, even in the twilight, 39 years of age, playing just league cricket, no more international cricket, you know, playing a lot of the good leagues around the world, but how much he still respects everything. All the good things about the game. Put down, put down. House with an opportunity. Back to the bowler. Dropped.
Oh, and he kicks the turf with disgust. You take these, what, 9.5 times out of 10. Oh, it's right. There's a comfortable height too. Scuff that ball in the studs. No. Oh, look. Oh, no, gone. Oh, direct hit. What was Hyder Ali doing? You got to be behind the sticks, Chief. Oh, no.
He was hidering. He's got to take this. It was actually a good throw into the ground. Could have taken it. Get behind the stumps. He's kicked it away as well. Good oh, just get behind the stumps. It's a good throw. Bounce throw. Just take it. I mean, that's missed by a mile. And you go hands on head, Simon.
He was hidering. I like that a lot. Oh, no. Time for a celebration. Hyder Ali will give himself a hernia. He is so pumped after all that's gone on this over. And he's got rid of Faf du Plessis. Can you believe it?
And Benny Howell takes the catch. It's been full of drama, hasn't it? Faf knew straight away, couldn't get high enough. He just got it well, got it out of the middle of the bat, but just couldn't get it as high as he wanted. Benny Howell takes a good, comfortable catch in front of his face. And Hyder's off on one. Punches the air. Fuff goes. Just one to his name. Sump Army 12 for 1.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
සියලුම ක්‍රීඩා භාණ්ඩවල මිල අඩු කළා. සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් භාණ්ඩ කට්ටලයම 23900යි. ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Transport Borrell.
Ibrahim Zadran, he is out in the centre. First drop. Very serious and focused. They'll be thinking, well, we should get this. We should get that 83 required. But crazy things happen in the shortest, fastest format. 71 from 50 all seems very comfortable, but you lose one, we know you lose 2 or 3. Oh, hello. That has gone beautifully off the straight. What a lovely piece of flight and pace.
It's the wicket. Looking to go up and over. Mid-off. Not getting it high enough. And Benny Howell with a good, safe pair of hands. Disappointment for Fuff.
It turns out to be a cracking over. Just 2 and a wicket. 2 done, 12 for 1.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Oh, straight away with the floating batting power play. So want to get on with things, and they're going to do it against Shannon Gabriel. Well, good luck, chaps. After last night's performance. Day game, but let's see, as you said, Dooley, let's see if he scrubs up all right. Not bad figures, and a maiden to boot in T10 nonetheless. Storming in, the big guy. Oh, wow. That's a nice little start, isn't it? Going to have the arms raised aloft for the maximum.
Under his house. It's a big boundary out there. Gabriel goes into the surface and he picks it up beautifully. Almost rolled the wrists a little bit as well.
Welcome, Shannon. It's an afternoon game, not a night game. So the batters enjoying themselves as the sun starts to set here in Abu Dhabi. Local time 20 to 5. Yes, delighted. What a lovely little pickup. So what have we got? Benny Howell having a word. Benny, don't annoy Shannon though. Strong fellow. Yeah, some of these guys, you say, white ball cricket, they prefer playing under lights. Some of their best work at night. Now it's still sunny though. So 2 men back. So we've got fine leg with pace on, understandably, and a deep backward square. So those are the 2 men outside. And into the surface possibly. We've got, hang on, Carlos is coming up. Big Carlos Brathwaite is now coming out, and third's going down. So that's the other Dominic. He's going back Drake's.
Yeah, so maybe that still bowled into the surface, maybe just a little bit more, a little bit shorter.
It's gone there, 2 full, 2 straight. That'll run away. Look at it race away across the quick turf here. So we've started with a 6 and a 4.
What a difference a day makes. 2 overs for 2. So third has now come up inside the circle. Having to change of field every delivery at the moment. What does he want? Where does he want his other man? Does he want Big Carlos to go back this time, or no, you want a deep backward square and a deep mid-wicket now. He's going to keep trying to angle the ball into under his house. See if he can find and protect that big side of the ground with just 2 out.
I just noticed the light towers are just starting to turn them on now here at Zayed Stadium. Just looking at our great vantage point up here in the rafters. Oh, did that carry? Wow. 6 and a 4, and I just wonder about this one. Did it carry?
Can you catch the ball, Fernando? No, might be. No, Danny hard. Yeah, Shannon thinks it carried. Shannon thinks it carried. It may have been a half an opportunity.
As it was. It's just another single, so that's still a run to the total, though. It's good stuff for the Sump. Didn't quite time it. It's a Benny Howell, is it? Just tidying that up. And they'll get a... Oh, no, that's sloppy. That is sloppy.
Yeah, it is very untidy. These are the little things that when you're playing a lot of cricket, you just can get right. Not so much this catch. This is a good angle, though. Good angle to see it. Oh, I think it was. I think it's actually gone past through the hands. Yeah, and Benny Howe's talking about the backing up. That's what I say. The little things when you play a lot of cricket, you just understand that. Brathwaite should have been around, cutting that extra run off there.
Thank you, Hemmers. Oh! It's a little chip. Has it gone all the way? My goodness me! Is hitting with the breeze, to be fair. It's a lovely little chip back towards the dugout of the Sump arm, and it's 6. Oh.
It was a little chip. Yes, down breeze. Not a massive breeze, though, is it? But it's just a little chip. Great option to take this floating batting power play as well. It's gone for 20.
Yeah, that's the danger, isn't it? Pace on if you're slightly off, and you can disappear around the park. He has. Yeah, there's another bit of gap. Yeah, gap. 4. 24 off the floating batting power play, and the Sump are suddenly 36 for 1 after 3.
සියලුම ක්‍රීඩා භාණ්ඩවල මිල අඩු කළා. සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් භාණ්ඩ කට්ටලයම 23900යි. ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Transport බොරැල්ල.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
So, merged out of the ground, as it were. 24 off that Shannon Gary. It took 2 for 2 last night and a maiden. Big difference. Less than 24 hours can make.
It's the game, isn't it? You are going to be under pressure constantly. Make the most of the good days and don't let the bad days get you down too much, because they will come. Batters will get a hold of you.
Good boy.
In this format of the game, players are swinging for the bleachers every ball. And at some stage, you are going to go.
Perhaps that's why some say, Simon, that I've gone a little battier. Those bad days, they certainly added up, didn't they? For a lot of us. Will in the Willow, and you played the likes of Tendulkar and Lara regularly, and Javed, and played them on flat pitches. Certain Alan Lamb and Robin Smith moosed us around the park regularly. Should be 2. Yeah. Good running, but awareness Good stuff. Into the 40s now, the Sump Army. No. And Andre Haus, who is a keeper himself, cannot believe that.
Well, that's an absolute hash. What have you done here? Complete miss. It's got him in the helmet. Then he's gone to grab it, taken the bails off without the ball in hand. Then he tried to reach. Oh, goodness, Kusal Mendes. Yeah, no. Can't be running and celebrating that. The owner's happy.
Earth has he done that?
1-1.
A miss hit. That's bizarre. I'm sorry for chuckling, but really, it's all happening here in the Abu Dhabi T10. Oh, smash. And look at the helmet mixed in with the sunglasses. Oh dear. I take a blow because it is. It's over now, thank goodness. It's 43-1.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
රුපියල් 23900කට සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් භාණ්ඩ කට්ටලයක් ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Chance Sport Borrell.
Brilliant from that moment on. Least amount of dot balls faced per team. They're ones and twos. They had enough boundaries, more than enough boundaries. And they've found a way to win.
Hello. Wow. Zadran. He said to Benny Howell, can't bowl those, Chief.
Yeah, it's just a drag down, isn't it? Trying to go out of the back of the hand from Benny Howell. Finds the gap nicely. Just one dot in the last 13 balls. Might be a wicket though this time. And taken eventually. Made it look tough, did Big Carlos, but he got there and wrapped the mitts around it.
He's lucky he's got big hands. Big everything else too, but he's such a powerful unit. This Carlos Brathwaite. And as you say, Simon, all he gets there in the end. Oh, outstretched. Big guy. Helps being 6'6", but the reach. Holy heck. And this is Zadran. Gone for 9. And the Sump Army are 47 for 2. Karam Junnit, young man making his way, enjoying himself. He's quite a bit of experience here in the Abu Dhabi T10. And so he's off and running straight away. Good move because it just gives a strike back to Andres Haus. I love that. Excuse to get a bit naughty behind the mic. Well, that's a bit naughty too with the dive. Brathwaite. Oh. Turn. Good stuff, Benny Howell.
That's the end of it. Thought he was there, and in the end just had to get a little further forward than he would have liked. Carlos.
Janet, oh, lovely late wrists. And Brathwaite's got a bit of work to do. Does it well. So, yes, they've gone past 50 now, Sampami. Very nice. Cruising, asking rates just over a run a ball. Last one for the fifth. Benny H. 51 for 2. They've only lost 2. It's just the one of late. It's time to scan that QR code, isn't it? Bit of Snowball money, receive those T10 digital rewards, or go to cricket.snowball.money, check out that website, and check out Michael Haseman.
Hello, Daniel. How are you doing?
Enjoying this immensely.
Here's the next teams getting organised to get going. Well, the Warriors, they're going to be up against the Deccan Gladiators. Played 5-1-2, just the Warriors now, and the Gladiators played 5-1-3. Two teams that got out of the gun very quickly with some good victories. Brathwaite now. Such a clean header of the ball. Really is a clean hit of the ball under his house. He's just put that away for 6 with no effort whatsoever.
Yeah, and he's raced into the 40s now. He'd gobbled up 8 deliveries for 9, so it just shows you how he's flicked the switch here. 3 sixes now, 4-4, striking at 2-2-1. Lovely stuff.
It's a really good timer of the ball. It always has been. Played out of Bloemfontein as a keeper, top order batsman. Of course, he had someone like Quinton de Kock, I guess, to try and dislodge in that national side. So that was going to be a bit of a tough one. Slice that one a little bit. He might be out this time. Yeah, he is. That's what they need to do. Tigers need to pick up wickets. They've got one now, and House is a big one.
Yeah, Mustafa with a catch right down to one of those big pockets. Here at Zayed. He gets his man, does Carlos, with a little change up, change of pace. And, House going a little bit inside out with an open blade. Thick edge, just hit a 6, but has to depart now, much to the delight of the bowler, Carlos B. But a good hand, really good hand. 42 from 20, and it's 57 for 3.
From one very fluent player to another. Skipping out, Moeen Ali. Lovely strike of the ball as well. Easy on the eye. 26 in 28 balls. That's all Sampami require at the moment to get 2 more points and go top of the table.
Yeah, a bit to play for, isn't there? It really is. Winning, you're going to go top, as you say, Mikey, and then improve your net run rate. Yeah, you wanted to go inside out of it. Region of cover, he likes it. Wanted to go a lot straighter than that, but just lost a little bit of shape, didn't he? You see his head rock back, and he wanted to buff it a bit harder.
That's the long boundary, and he has cleared that effortlessly. That's a big hit. That's an 81-yard boundary and is cleared by 6 or 7 yards.
And he was always hitting up. There's no way he was trying to control that and roll the wrists or keep it down. Just see here, look at it. Yep. High backswing, and he's always going up with this. Carlos, just admire this go. Ho, ho, ho.
Makes a dent in the target. 20 now. This one just rolling the wrists a little bit into that open area. Canter back for the second.
Yeah, it is a canter, isn't it, Mikey? Just cruising at the moment. The Sump Army in total control here. It's look, just over 4 is the asking. Yep, confirmation of what Michael Hazeman was on about. Whoever wins here, and it looks likely, obviously, the Sump Army, barring a miracle, they'll go top.
I wonder if they might catch the balls in the net run rate if they step on the gas a bit. 6 gone, 65 for 3. Yeah, the ball sitting at number 3. They've got a rest day today, so Sump Army have every chance to go to 8 points and go top of that table, but also overtake the Bulls in the net run rate as well. So that'll be a nice little double performance from them. 18 runs only, 24 balls. That's what's left. Mustafa.
Freaky, isn't it? Just shows you with the Bulls with a couple of losses on the trot. It was only a couple of games ago. Their net run rate was 4.36. Thank you, Azim. Yeah, well, freaky.
Conversely, these guys, the Sump Army, I mean, they will now, presumably, win 4 on the trot. So they're with a serious rocket. A little bit short and wide, just the single to the sweeper. When Ali keeps saying at the toss every time, and also the presentations, he still thinks his team's got a little bit more on them. It's a standard comment he's made pretty much over the last 3 or 4 games. Kareem Junnett picked up 2 for 4 as well, 2 for 2 in the second over. Bouncer, we've seen him bowl one of those before.
He's an interesting cat, isn't he? Mustafa? Yeah, look at this. Whack that in. Good luck keeping with that. Ouch. Need the grill on.
Cries of catch it. Might be out. Is out. Straight down his throat.
Well, it's done the trick. The bouncer. Threw the bouncer in. And Kareem Junnett is got sucked into the trap. And Shanaka holds on to a comfortable catch. Just want to make sure that's all right. Yep. So that's all good. So he's come around the wicket this time after the bouncer. And Junnett, well, he just picked out Shanaka comfortably. In, out, yes, can't believe it. What a shocker. So he's gone for 4, is Junnett, and it's 67 for 4.
We've got a little bit of a late impact introduction. Najibullah is coming in instead of someone. Ishad, who did such a wonderful job with the ball. Bouncer again, set up that time.
Yeah, well, it worked a trick, the 2-card trick. Bowled the bouncer previously, then he comes right arm around and goes on a different angle, and Junnett, no good.
No, and Ali's not going to fall for that bouncer trick the ball before. He just caresses that one to the Dominic Drake's right hand as he stretches those hamstrings. 5 off the over and a wicket, 70 for 4. Bangla Tigers certainly struggled. 7 for 23 they lost at a crucial stage of their innings. A lot of the blokes with a procession at one stage. The bowling figures are really good for the Samp Army, and now they're batting nicely. Skipper's there, not out on 11. Najibullah's just arrived, and big Shannon Gabriel's back into the attack to try and rattle a cage or two. 24 off his first.
Yeah, gorgeous. Nice for the old photographers sideline. Sun setting, gorgeous light, they'll tell you, this time of the day. And then a couple of nice little snaps of all the live action.
What have we got? 5 o'clock, just gone 5 o'clock local time. Look at that, beautiful. Lovely. So you better get ready because they need to lose wickets now. That's what Bangla Tigers will be thinking. Anything could happen now, maybe. Nope, just a drive down the ground for one. Controlled by Moeen Ali.
Ah, spicy. Andre Fletcher just getting kitted up for the next challenge, which is match 21. Gladiators versus the Warriors. Looking forward to that one, just around the corner.
That's when that ball's going to start moving around a little bit more, as it has been doing over the last few nights, particularly last night. It started to swing quite a lot, a little bit of seam around as well. And the quicker bowlers liked it. Gabriel again. Give yourself a little bit of room. Dot ball is the end result to that.
Old Najibullah, yeah, went too early. Yeah, confirmation of our next contest. Gladiators locking horns with the Warriors in match 21. For Sat Sport News, Abu Dhabi T10.
There's the skipper of the Northern Warriors. Always smiling, Angelo Matthews. Unless he has a equipment malfunction. 3 balls left in this over from Shannon Gabriel. Charging in. Goes past the outside edge.
That's more like it. I think he's given himself an uppercut. Shannon Gabriel, he disappeared in that floating power play, didn't he? Was it 24? Got smashed. And now, yeah, that's the line. That's the line and length he's been looking for. He's got a couple of lefties on offer. So that's a sort of his natural off-cut. He's very good against left-handers because he doesn't naturally go across them like that.
So they might have just put that net run rate thought aside for the moment when Shannon Gabriel's running in. Najibullah's got to get behind it more if he's going to try and get a couple of runs. Try and tick that scoreboard over. Oh, it's a little bit leg side that time, so a bit of exercise for the umpire. And more for Gabriel as he's got to bowl that one again as it slid down there.
He's looking a little nervy, isn't he, Najibullah Sadran? He's only just got out there, but I'm with you, Michael Haseman. I've subscribed to him getting behind it a bit. Play more sensibly, just to get them over line, get the job done.
It's unique, that stand. That's where the commentary box is in the middle of that stand at the top. Flying saucer.
USS Enterprise, so fondly known as. The Trekkers love it.
Oh, he's cracked that one over the top. That's nicely played. Using the pace out of the middle of that blade, and that's gone for 4. He says, cop that.
Yeah, but enough of this from you, Shannon, dominating. A couple of singles, a couple of dots and a wide, so Najibullah Zadran is just got chased a bit there by Gabriel. Yeah, just needed a bit more height on that. Needed to be about grill height from Gabriel's perspective.
Six runs, that's all they require now. Is offside as that shorter boundary. I would think that Alan Gabriel might be a little bit tempted to bowl this one a little bit quicker. No quick bowler likes to see that. Always going to have to bowl it again. Runs a long way.
Tell you what, it was appreciably quicker too, Mikey Hazeman. More effort, but the radar was off. And it'll annoy him really, because he's now got to bowl. Now this is a couple of wides, so suddenly it becomes an 8-ball over. More.
Big thanks to one of our big sponsor actually, Alibond A2, the world's largest manufacturer of aluminium composite panels. Thanks to Alibond for being on board. Top company. Outside the leg stump, that short delivery. I wonder if he thought, Big Shannon, that he was going to be outside leg stump. Single off the last. Retains the strike. 9 off that over. 79 for 4. Don't forget to scan that QR code to receive T10 digital rewards or visit cricket.snowball.money. Just 4 runs now for 2 points for the Samp Army to go top of the tree. If they get them pretty quickly, that net run will go up nicely. Over the top. Is it going to go? No, it's just going to be a couple.
Yeah, making sure for those in orange and blue, see it through. Skipper there does not out. Najibullah.
That's floated to the sweeper, and that might be it. Yep, that's it. That box will be happy. Ritesh Patel in the middle, the owner. Delighted, of course, with this performance by Samp Army. Really good work from them. They now go top with 8 points. And they also have a game in hand, so that's a really important feature for them. It's been a good performance, picking up all those wickets in no time. When they were bowling early today, when the Bangla Tigers got rid of Cox, and then they lost 7 for 23. Dominant performance, really. And now they came out and they've got those with 10 balls to spare, so that's going to help their net run rate also. We'll keep an eye on that when we do look at that table and see where they've gone with that net run rate. Mo and Ali will be really pleased. Another look at the winning shot.
Yeah, bit of a gift. Nice and full outside off stump. Any batter will enjoy, given that he's got his iron, and there's his second boundary for Najibullah Zadran. Trevor Penny, Lance Klusner, the Southern Africans, up and out of their seats. And the owners, well, they've been out of their seats all afternoon, haven't they? They've had a ball.
They've been showing good support, which is nice to see. These guys will be a little bit disappointed. Cox played really nice actually for his 27. He'll be disappointed he didn't kick on, because he's done that job so far in this Abu Dhabi T10. If you look at Morrisville Samp Army's batting, House played really nicely for that 42 off 20. He gets runs very quickly, and as I said before, he's a sweet timer of the ball. Got to go down to Mo and Ali, not out a dozen off 7, and Najibullah in the end not out 13 off 8 to see the other contributors to getting past that total. It was posted of just 82.
Bowling, they needed more wickets up front, just perhaps a little bit quicker. Sam's just the 1 over, but Haider Ali got 1, Hal got 1, Brathwaite got 1, and so did Mustafa. But really needed a couple more 2s and 3s in the column at the top, I reckon, just to have made things a bit more difficult for the Samp Army.
look at that match summary of match number 20, you'll see that also exactly what Danny's talking about with the Sampani bowling. The Tigers 82, Cox 27, Ashad 3 for 12, brilliant from him. Qais Ahmed 3 for 14, including that wicket of Cox, so he was terrific. Janat, I thought, was outstanding. 2 for 2 in his second over, just going for 2 also in his first, so 2 for 4 overall, and Holder picked up 1. And in reply, Sampami 85 for 4 with House the top scorer, and wickets shared, and they win by 6 wickets with 10 balls to spare. Right, where's that net run rate? Oh yes, it has gone up. It's gone just below, almost caught the balls, just below the balls. 5.002, that's all it is. And they're at number 1 now with 8 points. The Strikers also a game in hand, bear that in mind as well. They're on 6 with a good net run rate result, and Glad is also 6, and the Bulls on 6, and the Tigers, well, they didn't get any more points. They lost on the net run rate stakes in that game. That was the negative for them. Right, beautiful scenes here. Time for a break. We'll come back shortly and have the presentation.
Oh, here we go.
Match number 20 has been ticked off today. Bangla Tigers 82 when they batted first, losing 7 for 23. Cox 27 off 13. Shah was brilliant with his career best of 3 for 12. Qais Ahmed 10 in his first over. Picked up a wicket as well, then ended up with 3 for 14. Kareem Junnat 2 for 4, superb. And in reply, Morriswille Samp Army 85 for 4. House the top scorer, and wickets were shared, and they won by 6 wickets. That's a nice win for the Morrisville Samp Army. Righto, time to go downstairs now to Tanvi Shah for the presentation.
Good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 20 of the Abu Dhabi T10, powered by Sat Sport News between the Bangla Tigers and Morrisville Samp Army, live from the beautiful city of Abu Dhabi. On behalf of the tournament, I would like to express our gratitude for the continued support of the Department of Culture, Tourism Abu Dhabi Sports Council, Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub, Emirates Cricket Board and T10 Global. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Sat Sport News, Vimal, Rario, Alubon A2 and My Dubai. Now I'd like to welcome our presentation party, Mr. Fayaz Ali, the Head of Marketing and Sponsorships for T10 Global, Mr. Sevanti Jain on behalf of Morrisville Samp Army, and Mrs. Khatuni Junnat, the co-owner of the Bangla Tigers. We have a couple of awards to be given. First up, the Magic Moment of the Match Award for 1,000 dirhams, presented by Mrs. Khatuni Junnat, and the award goes to Kareem Junnat for special over, 2 wickets, giving away just 2 runs. Now, wouldn't be a T10 without some massive hits, which brings us to the Power Hitter of the Match Award for 1,000 dirhams, presented by Mr. Sevanti Jain. And the award goes to Andreas House for his 42 runs of 20 balls, 4 fours and 3 sixes. Now, the final award for the evening is the Player of the Match Award for 1,000 dirhams, presented by Mr. Fayaz Ali. And the award goes to Qais Ahmed for his 3 crucial wickets of Jordan Cox, Daniel Sams and Dominic Drakes with an economy of 7. कैस बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रदर्शन था आज आपका 3 बहुत क्रूशल विकेट्स लिए आपने
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक्स टू माय डियर अल्लाह का शुक्रगुजार हूँ जो मैंने 3 विकेट लिया जब मैं मीटिंग के लिए जा रहा था उस टाइम पर 2 हमारा कोच खड़ा था और उसने बोला कि आज इम्पोर्टेंट मैच है और इस मैच में आपका परफॉर्म चाहिए और 3 विकेट भी चाहिए, मैन ऑफ द मैच भी चाहिए। वैसा हो गया, जो कोच ने कैसा बोला वैसा हो गया और जो कोच और कैप्टन ने जो प्लान दिया था और वो प्लान पर मैंने बॉलिंग किया लाइन पर और ये कामयाबी हासिल हो गया।
कौन सी विकेट आपके लिए सबसे ज़्यादा स्पेशल थी?
मेरे लिए तो अच्छा बॉलिंग करना, अच्छा लाइन में बॉलिंग करना स्पेशल था, बट जब लास्ट विकेट आ गया वो बॉल भी अच्छा था और विकेट भी अच्छा था, इसकी वजह से वो विकेट आया और उन लोगों का थोड़ा टीम फ्लॉप हो गया।
और संप आर्मी के साथ खेलने के लिए आपको कितना मज़ा आ रहा है?
मज़ा तो बहुत आता है। मज़ा ये आता है जब मैं मोइन भाई से और फाफ से खेलता हूँ, ये इसमें बहुत मज़ा आता है और ये लोग जो एक्सपीरियंस है, काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस वो भी शेयर करता है, बहुत मज़ा आता है।
वेल, कंग्रेचुलेशंस आज का बहुत बढ़िया प्रदर्शन और कंग्रेचुलेशंस टीम के लिए भी।
थैंक यू सो मच।
Now, Moin Ali, the captain of the Samp Army. Moin, you guys are on a roll and unstoppable at this point. What's the secret?
I actually don't know. I think we're playing well and we're just getting better. Like I said last time, I think the environment is really good and it's very important, and that's something that we have. Is something real special.
What are the positives that you would say that the Samp Army has got going for them?
I think taking wickets. I think if you take wickets, you stop the run rate, you get more dot balls, and in every game we've taken wickets, and I think we've probably got the most wickets in the tournament so far. And then with the bat, I think no dot balls, less dot balls as we can, and we're just playing well. We've got some good players, good guys, and it really makes a big difference.
And what stood out for you today, of course, like splendid performances by the bowlers, and of course Andreas House finishing that as well for you guys.
Yeah, he's been really good. He's been a bit of a revelation, really. He ended really well last season, and this year we've backed him and thought, right, you just go and play how we know you can play. And the bowling has been brilliant. Every single bowler has been good. Salman right at the end is fantastic, and today was Case's day, and everybody's standing up, which is great.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
That's all we have from the post-match presentation. Next up, we have a big game coming up. But before that, take a short break and join us on the other side.
Oh, here we go.